Hello and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Cassandra and I am the Daily Wealth Ninja. Today I'm going to be sharing with you something really amazing. I was introduced to an educational platform that teaches you Forex, how to read the chart, how to not predict but use historical data in order to find trends and the most likely possible way for you to earn off of it, right? So I'm obviously not a licensed trader. I'm simply sharing with you what I have found and I just think is really cool, and I'm showing you the results of what I've seen. So if you'd like more information on this product and how it might be able to assist you in your Forex work, go ahead and send me a message or leave a comment below and I'll go ahead and get started. So first of all, there is an application that comes with your membership, and when you open this up, this is actually not what it looks like normally. When you open this up, these are alerts that master traders give. They are basically suggestions for possible entry points into the Forex market. They tell you the stop loss, the take profit, and there's usually 2 or 3 possible options. I mean, this is amazing. So if you don't really have time to look at the charts, you can use this to make trades. However, again, do your own work and refer to a financial advisor if you are not sure, and be sure that you're making the best decisions for your money, because there is risk when you're investing financially. But when I was using this, there was a trade that came through by one of the people called this one. Oops, one more. There we go. This is their handle, and the symbol that they used was the Euro Aussie dollar. Search, and you can see the last one's done by that trading master on that symbol. So we're going to start with this one. So this particular trade was given out at some point. Let's see if we can go back and find it. So it was given out on these pieces here. So this was the very first one where they said, hey, here's a suggestion to get in on the trade. This one was an update. If you got in on this trade, then do this next thing because we noticed some other changes. And then this one right here was another one. Now, not all trades are winning, let me just say this, but this particular trade is a big winner if you got in on it. Now, so what I wanted to share with you is that on July 11th, 2018, for the Euro Aussie dollar, so I don't even have that here. So this is TradingView. This is a really cool tool that you can use to chart out all kinds of things within the Forex market. Again, we're just going to focus on the Euro Aussie dollar. So clicking on that and then going to chart, because you want to look at the chart. Oh, these are from another chart. Oh, no, there's the chart. Okay, good. Whew. All right. So this is the Euro Aussie dollar. You can scroll and make it smaller so you can see the difference between the different days. This is on the 15-minute mark. This particular trade that was put out was on the daily, so we'll go to the daily chart. It was put out on the 11th. So zoom in, July 11th. So it was put in here. So let's go ahead and make an icon. So this is where we stuck our flag, was July 11th. Make it green, because right now it's good. It's real good. Let's take a little bit like that. All right. Add some text. So on the daily time frame, it was a sell by market, which basically means immediately place this trade. It was an entry of 1.587. And obviously, if you didn't get it right in on here, you know, that's okay. But this is just an alert as for a suggestion on a trade that you could do. Again, you do your own confirmations and everything else like that. So they had the entry price of that one. They gave some additional information about lot size. So 0.05 lots for 1% of a $1,000 investment. You have a stop loss of 1.589, a take profit one at 1.57, 1.553, and 1.5275. Those are missing. There we go. So this was, again, the market idea. It shows the entry. It shows the lot size. The risk on your trade is going to be 20 pips. So if you're trading on a 0.01, I believe it's micro lot, that means it would be 10 cents per pip. So you have a risk of about $2. Okay. All right, so this was the beginning of this trade. We'll put it over here so we can see it. Then the next trade item that they had was on the 11th, it looks like. Oh, maybe that was a different call. Okay, I'm not sure why they have two different ones here. Maybe this was a... I'm not sure. But basically, when I got this entry, or this update, it said that the pair that I had done a sell on had made 40 pips. So when you make 40 pips, again, if you had done it on the micro lot, which is 0.01 lot, that means that it's 10 cents per pip, which means that you would have potentially gained $4. Yes, $4. So when that came out, changed my stop loss. What was this one? That was today. Or no, that's yesterday. So update stop loss to break even. So that means that from the start. So from the start, right, from the chart, it was at 1.587. So we moved the stop loss from 1.589 to 1.587. It now becomes a risk-free trade, meaning whatever happens, if it hits your stop loss or if it hits one of your take profits, you no longer have any skin in the game, as it were, because your risk is gone, right? You've moved your stop loss up, you earned enough that that could occur. Let me move that a little closer. All right, so then yesterday, on the, today, the 13th, so today, there was another update, and it says it's increased 135 pips, move stop loss to 1.585. 7 to 1.585. And keep trade open during the weekend. So had you gotten in exactly when this had happened, here's what actually was going on. So the original entry point, if you had gotten in exactly when they called it, and today, markets closed, so it ended at 1.57365. Okay, so on the original entry, let's look at this. Original entry was 1.587. The current market was 1.57365, which means it was a 133.5 pip gain had you done a sell, which is what the call was, a sell by market, right? Which is this thing right here that we talked about just a second ago. This was the original suggested trade by a professional trader to get in on this. And again, not all results are typical and do not guarantee your own. Past results do not guarantee a successful future. I'm just simply sharing with you my experience. So from original entry to current close market, this is a 2-day hold, right? So the original investment of potentially $2 in 2 days, you've gained 133.5 pips. Had you been on a micro lot, this would have equated to 10 cents per pip, or $13.35. Okay? Here's the kicker. The original stop loss was 1.58900. First stop loss change was 1.58700, which was our original entry, which is why it's no risk. Okay? So it's no risk. That was our original entry. That means that as of today, if you followed this trade and listened to this trader, you would potentially be earning $13.35 right now with no risk. If it comes back and hits your stop loss, you haven't risked anything, or you don't have any additional risk because the original risk that you put in, which was $2, right? This $2, it's no longer existent because the guess is really what an educated guess was profitable for you, right? Because you used graphs, charts, past historical data to chart out and make an assumption as to where the market is going to go. This is what had happened. And then again, the second stop loss happened. So second stop loss change. Is now 1.58 or 58500. So what does that mean? From your original entry, which was 1.58700, to your current stop loss, which is 1.58500. So entry point from current stop loss, 0.00200, which is 20 pips or $2, right? Again, so the math is exactly as it means you will at least have made $2. Why is that? Because 1.589 minus 1.587 is equal to 0.002, which is 20 pips. And if you're doing a micro lot, then that's $2. That was your original risk. Well, then when you moved it up again from 1.587 to 1.585, that's again 0.00200 or 20 pips. Or if you're on a micro lot, then you are at least going to make $2 off of this. So for this particular trade, had you gotten in at the exact time that they called it with a micro lot size for your trade, then you would have risked $2 and currently have at least gained $2, and the markets are just closed right now, so there's no telling what it will be like in a few days. So following your own confirmations, that's the best bet. And, always ask your financial advisor as well, but this is what is possible. This is something that you can do for yourself. You just have to have an educational system so that you know how to read these charts. You need to have mentors, just like in any business or in anything really, if you're going for a degree or what. All of that is tied into a system that I use. So if you'd like more information, please send me a message. I would love to share with you what I know and how I'm able to learn all of this and utilize it for my benefit and how I'm able to share it with others. So thanks so much for watching. My name is Cassandra, aka the Daily Wealth Ninja, and have a wonderful and prosperous rest of your day, and happy trading.